decided to just do a 20k there, 20k back hike. Bibbulmun Wellington Spur track. There's Lauren. Here's me in my a very sexy beige suit. Great crew. Might start a hike crew thing. What do you reckon? So we're starting our hike, walking up a fucking hill. It's about a 35-degree incline. Yeah, fucking sick. Excuse the heavy breathing. How cool is that? Not bad. There's Lauren. Into the bush we go. Perfect conditions. About 23 degrees. Overcast. Bloody good. About a month ago, a fire came through here. So a lot of the scrub is gone. Stuff is starting to regrow. You taking off your raincoat?
No, I'm keeping that on just in case. I don't think it's going to rain, but...
It's about 22 degrees and about 80% humidity. Well, I'm very sweaty.
I wish we could video that hill.
Yeah, that hill was fucked. 3.6 k's into our trip. We just made it to Arcadia campsite. How many more k's to go?
17. 16.
60. Alrighty. Five k's in, we got some snackies. Sorry, I'm just putting away her raincoat because I don't think it's going to rain. I've got some little protein balls.
Yeah, protein.
Yeah. They know we're coming. That's why they're fucking laughing at us. In case you're wondering why I'm breathing so heavily. Just walked up a very steep hill. But it is very pretty at the top of this hill. Look at that. How's the fucking serenity? We're about halfway through. About 10 k's in. And I think we might stop here for lunch. And then straight after lunch, down to this sick pine forest. One with a super cool fly net. Whew. That is a sight for sore eyes and sore legs. Oh, Yabba Hut. Woo! Woo! All right. So I didn't know this about huts on the Bib, or in this case the Wellington Spur Trail. If you come across a hut, they have toilets. Got water. Just got to make sure you filter it. There's the hut. And over there is the toilet. I mean, I took a poop kit, which is the trowel and that sort of stuff. Oh, I am shattered. I think I was just sub 20 k's. I'm going to guess it's 20 k's.
Strava said 18 point something.
Strava lies. Strava lies.
Strava shortchanged us in that middle bit.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, I reckon we go look for somewhere to lay camp for tonight. And might set up and then cook some food or something. Maybe just lie down for a long while. Yeah. There you have it. Black Wolf, Mantis Ultralight 2. That's my ground sheet. Huh? And now just got to set up me bloody bed. That's my Cedar Summit Trek TK. Huh? That's my Cedar Summit Ether Light Insulated Large. And Cedar Summit pillow. Included in this particular version, it's a pump sack. Just tucks in at the bottom of your air sack. And there's a two-way valve. So that will only let air in. And then that's attached. And then literally just squeeze that bag. There you have it. Took about 7 pumps. This thing, blip, blip. This is a down sleeping bag, so it just needs to loft up, which means basically just uncrumple its feathers. You can see I've got heaps of space inside. I'm just going to put all my gear in. And now to slip into something more comfortable. Yeah. Much better. 3 litre bag. Let's see how much I used. Ooh. 2.2 litres, thereabouts. Let's take this little bad boy for a run. Actually, the clarity straight out of the tap isn't too bad. Wrap that on. I might just put it straight into this. This is the Catadine Be Free. And that is purifying and filtering. That is very good flow. Fuck off, fly. There you go, that was 600 mils. Real quick. Yabber up. Hut, there's Lauren. Making herself a cup of bloody tea. There's 2 water tanks here. Let's go up and see where we camp, shall we? Camp this way. Oh man, my calves hurt so bad. So in total I think we counted about, I don't know, 8 campsites here. And then you've got 2 double-sized bunks. There's Lauren's. She's in a single. There's me. I'm in a double. Not that I needed one, but it's the one I bought, so fuck off. More campsites off to there and over there. How's that fucking serenity? Burnt me fucking hand, look at that. Burnt me bloody hand. Well, burnt my hairs off. You'll notice that my titanium pot is called Sundick. It's called Sundick. My titanium pot. Sundick. And here is my polished titanium spoon. All titanium, baby. Moment of truth. Is it hot? Yes, it is. And it looks very gelatinous in there.
Smells nice.
Oh, yum. Smells delicious.
Now I'm hungry.
Like that. Yum, boy. Let's get into it. I'm hungry. What have you got?
I got classic beef curry.
Mine's got a freeze-dried meal from backcountry cuisine, which is something I would have gotten because that's 90 grams.
90 grams of weight plus water, so...
And you need water anyway.
Yeah.
I needed water to boil this. And mine's 284, so 200 grams more. And if you've got a lot of meals, it all adds up. So next time I'm going to get myself some freeze-dried vegan stuff.
They smell so good.
I'm using a Thermo 360 degrees thingy. Folds up to this big. And it's got its own piezo igniter, so you don't need to worry about carrying matches or a lighter or anything. As long as you don't spill water on it. Just a Sundick titanium cup. Just found it online. It's got little markings in there for your water. You just got a polished spoon because it feels nicer to eat from. Well, we just ate dinner. Look at me in my
Buff?
khaki. I look like I'm wearing pajamas. I'm wearing hiking pajamas. There's me buff. Keeping me hair out of my neck. Wearing me Birks. It's about 6:40. Don't even know why I'm telling you the time. G'day.
G'day.
Tim and Lauren here. Just enjoying a nice, that's not a cup of tea.
That's a cover.
That's a cup of tea.
Cheers.
Just enjoying a nice decaf as the final light starts to strike across the sky. It actually looks very pretty. It's very quiet here.
We've got the whole campsite to ourselves.
The Yabbara hut. I'm just enjoying the silence.
Oh. You maybe can't hear it, but sounds like cicadas and nothing.
And a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah.
Highlight of the day.
Highlight of the day is not having sore shoulders right now.
Good.
It was a good hike.
It's a good hike.
There's a couple of moments that weren't so enjoyable. There's a giant hill.
Oof,
Yeah,
that was
a stinker.
that was a big hill.
You're like, I think we need to stop. I was like, keep going. And even this last hill here is a bit of a stinker as well.
This sucked.
Yeah. As soon as you get here, there's like a 500-meter uphill hike. You really got to earn it, that last little step.
Because you go through another camp, which I'll show
Lyle
you.
Mills.
Lyle Mills, which I'll show you in the morning, because I was too fucked to show you.
I was like, you want to stop a video? No.
If I stopped, I wasn't moving.
Yeah.
And then there was another, 500 meter climb up here. And I was fucking wrecked. 19.6 Ks. I'm going to say 20 Ks. Because that extra 400 meters going up the hill.
Plus our camps over there, you know.
Yeah.
I kicked a twig, got some twig under my nails.
So that was the low point.
That was a low point. I think a high point was lying on my back with my feet in the air. That was good.
High point was definitely setting up the tent and being done. Yeah. Being done. And then getting to the top of that hill, that was a good point.
Yeah. I think getting in here, it's like, yeah.
It was exciting seeing the hut through the
Yeah.
trees
Yeah.
after being so cooked. Low point, I'm a bit chubby and I've got little
It's got some chafe.
where my undies went and they were like pressing against my hip belt. So got some sore points. Apart from that, that's pretty much it.
Cheers.
Ta-da. What's up? Just had a 10-hour sleep and I feel fucking great. This is inside the tent. There's a little pocket to there. Not a lot going on. Here's my pack. I could have lived out in the vestibule. We got out there. And yep, more space down there. I think it would be quite tight with 2 people. Definitely doable. But it would be quite tight. So, yeah. We'll get up, go for a walk, make a coffee. So that's how it looks inside. You can definitely squeeze 2 pads in here side by side. You've got a little mesh pocket on either side. And then you've got little hooks to hook up your lamp, but I don't have a headlamp that has any hooks on it, so it wasn't overly useful. All in all, pretty minimalist in here. And in a squeeze you should fit 2 people. Nice big mesh windows. These vestibules are all right up. For loads of ventilation. On the outside, the front and the back of your tent, you've got these little hard plastic bits which keep your ventilation open during the night, and they just undo like that. As you can see, that's how it looks with your pack on the outside. This comes right across. A very large vestibule for cooking. And it is coffee time at Camp Hoskins. And blowfly time. Lauren using her jet boil and me on my little $50 stove. Hers boils in about a third of the time of mine. It's not on properly. But that's pretty cool that you can just pick it up and move it anywhere. Not with mine. For today's breakfast, using a little porridge sachet, topping it with my trail mix and some of these little blackcurrant and chia bites to make it nice and sweet and sugary for the energy for the day. Come on, porridge. For the pack down party. It's actually not fun. I'm the alpha. My ground sheet, by the way, which is pretty good. It's a kite material called Tyvek, which you can get on Amazon for very little. I think this was like 30 or 40 bucks. Weighs about 60 grams. Works quite well. Keep all the dirt off. Keep all the punctures out. Sure am. We practice leave no trace on the Bibbulmun track. As you can see, Lauren doesn't. She's just leaving all that there. I'm all packed. I think I've packed up in bloody record time, to be honest. On our way back to the hut for my final refill of water. It's a bit hotter today. I think it's about 24 and the sun's out, so we don't get that overcast. Who cares, Tim? I care. I care. On the inside of my off-spray Atmos 65, there's a little leave no trace principles there. So there you go. Don't trace, leave. The water coming out of these is very good, which is a big credit to the Bibbulmun track volunteers. So don't fret about bringing too much water with you. Just bring what you need for the day for cooking, and then you can just fill up and either boil it or, like I'm using, filter it. Look, very clean. So, the bib. Fairly well equipped, to be honest, with dual rain tanks. This is Lauren. You know, room for 4 people if you're in a double for cots. If you just bring a mozzie net and a couple of mats, as light as you can go, and then a long drop over there. Very, very pleasantly surprised, to be honest. It would be digging holes and all that jazz, and loads of amenities. Just make sure you've got water filtration or water boiling source, and you're pretty much right. Just bring your water that you're going to need for your cooking and your drinking that day. Done. And in winter, when the times allow, you can have a fire, bring something to cook on the fire, whatever you want. This is just on the bib, and we'll show you some of the spur trail huts, which are just a touch nicer. Little cobweb.
You can't sleep in the big group one.
Whatever.
It's just like an undercover shelter.
Whatever. So this is the closest campsite, which is literally only 400 metres away. This is Lyle's Mill campsite. This is more designed for bigger groups. Much bigger undercover area. Got a little, I'm going to call it an amphitheatre. And over there, 2 drop toilets. 2. Bloody hell. Fancy. Plenty of bush trees in this area. Oh, remember when I said, come to a lovely little pine tree forest after that huge hill? Well, on the way back, that's like a good 2 or 3 Ks of constant uphill. It's pretty good. Pretty good, don't you reckon? Pretty good, huh? Yep. Still repping the grain crew, hike crew. Bit sweaty. It's been good though. We've done 2 hours non-stop. We're about 10 Ks in. And we're about to go up the other side of Death Mountain. Oh. How was that 3K of constant uphill?
Yeah.
Fucked. Yep. I tend to agree. All right. Now we're coming up to Death Mountain, and I'm not going to have you on the phone because it's far too hard. It's about a 35-degree incline up, and it fucking sucks. There she is, the halfway mark. Death fucking Mountain. Not its real name, but it's what you feel like when you've done it. But definitely gives you the best view on the whole hike, I reckon. And we're halfway. Gonna stop here for some lunch. Bit of a breather. And we've got another 10 to go. There's our first snake. See if he wants to move, and he does. Good. Thank fuck for that. Off he goes up into his tree. And we have just done it. Oh, 20 k's there, 20 k's back. Wellington Forest Hill. What? Wellington Forest Spur Trail from the Bibbulmun. Oh, we started at Wellington Dam and just finished at Wellington Dam. Oh my good God, I'm shattered.